All righty, welcome back. Auburn Tigers, come on out here. The Auburn Tigers got off to a rough start this season. Come on out to us, please. They dropped 4 of their first 6. Hey, guys, out here. The Tigers still very much a playoff factor, taking on Ari Lee tonight.
Ari Lee getting the first touchdown here, and Auburn having even more trouble as Ari Lee continuing there. That's Damian Wright on the 3rd down touchdown attempt. He was actually short there of the goal line, but that sets up the field goal. Robert E. Lee. Yeah, there's the no-good field goal. That's Jared Grandalski off the post. And Auburn, with a 28-14 lead, they would go on to win.
All right, let's go. Region 2 leader Central stepping out of region play tonight, hosting AAA Academy of Texas. First quarter, Ravon Turner, great run. Check this thing out, 19 yards right into your living room, 15-0 Red Devils. The offensive coordinator for AAA Stallions, yes, that is Deion Sanders, you betcha. But it'll be a rough night for Deion's crew. The defense stifling. Torrin Morton hitting both the running back and the quarterback on the handoff. Ball bounces in the end zone, but it winds up a safety. 30-0 Central. Ensuing kickoff. Keandre Jakes taking it at his own 40. Look at Jakes go. Cutting, far side, down the sideline. Yep, it's a 60-yard touchdown return to make it 37-zip at this point. Devils go on to win it 49-0, your final score. Now, last night in Montgomery was a big night for Smith Station's Dalton Sinkfield versus JD. First quarter, 28 yards, Tyson Tolliver. Oh, how about that one-handed grab, huh? That set up a field goal. Final minute of the quarter, Sinkfield going up top. Will Clanton on the other end of this one, a 40-yard touchdown pass that gave Smiths a 3-point lead. We go to the fourth quarter with 6 minutes to go. Panthers down 3. Sinkfield forced to scramble. Nobody's open. Well, watch him go. This is a 5-yard touchdown. Flip and in. That's a game winner. Smiths rallying to beat Jeff Davis, 29-26.
Big 6A matchup tonight in Opelika. The Bulldogs hosting Valley. First quarter. Well, first of all, these guys got to do that coin toss. But Opelika going to strike first as this is Jake Bentley finding Kyle Fortenberry over the defender for the 18-yard score. Opelika with the early lead. Then TJ Lowe for Valley is going to be sacked. They call it a sack lunch by Courtney Allen inside the 5. Valley would punt. Then Josh Johnson. We talked about him a couple weeks ago, but he's good every week. Look at this nice run here. Shaking off 2 defenders, and he gets down to about the 2-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and he would then punch it in from 2 yards out. Yeah, that's not a typo. 71-0 Opelika cruising over Valley. And Russell County on the road taking on Stanhope Elmore. Mustangs quarterback Tanner Anderson handing off to B.J. Smith. And, yeah, we had to speed it up because he took so long to get to the end zone, but nobody else could catch him. That's a touchdown. Then County would get 1 score in this one, and this is it as Jay Harbor putting it on the 9-yard line, and that would Keyshawn Stevenson then throws this quick pass for the touchdown. That's the only touchdown of the night for Russell County as Stanhope's Tanner Anderson going long to Kareem Jackson for a nice gain. Anderson would then call his own number on the next play for the touchdown. 27-6 Mustangs. They would go on to win big, 60-6 the final.
All right, showdown time in Lee County. Beauregard hosting Central of Clay County. Second quarter, Beauregard looking for the reverse here, but it is blown up in the backfield by Jacob Lett and Dawson Taylor, a fumble, and Central Clay recovers. Well, a few plays later, Ben Street back to pass to DJ Ford, a 5-yard touchdown. That cuts Beauregard's lead to 14-7. But the Hornets sting back. Way right, scrambling out of the pocket, looking downfield, Zach Feaster. Oh, yeah, feasting on this. A 43-yard touchdown, 21-7 Beauregard. Hornets go on to win it, 28-7, your final score. All right, Eufaula trying to maintain their perfect region record down in Troy to take on Charles Henderson. Justin Warren, the pass to Traquan Dennis. It is a touchdown. Charles Henderson, the Trojans trying to get something done. Bryson Gandy scrambled. No, that's not happening. Cameron McElroy coming up with the sack. And then Gandy looking downfield, looking, finding Mark Jeter, the wrong color uni. Unless you're a Eufaula guy, that's the right color uni. Eufaula wins this one big, 47-28.
The Lafayette Bulldogs with a big game tonight hosting Randolph County. This is Randolph County's Rico Hanna with a 5-yard touchdown run, just about untouched. 7-0 Tigers in the lead. Rico once again. Rico Suave going to call him his number again. This time, he gets it from 2 yards out. 14-0 Randolph County in the lead. But the Bulldogs would finally cut that lead as Jatarvis Whitlow keeping it himself on the QB. Taking it in for the 10-yard touchdown, 14-6 for the Tigers. But Randolph County would win big, 49-12. the final. In private school play, Lee Scott hosting Hooper, third quarter here. This is Slade Ivy with a 15-yard run. That would set up the touchdown. There he is. Oh, that's a big hit, though. Nice slam there by Lee Scott. Stopped by DJ Davis. That's a nice hit. 43-0 Lee Scott. Then in the third quarter, we go on. This is Lee Scott's Daniel Thomas taking it. The handoff, quick stiff arm, short of the touchdown. Lee Scott 45, Hooper 0.